It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And, you know, just about every front office is watching him and dreaming of having their own guy like him in the organization.
He swings and fouls one off. In the air, left field, down the line, lunging, but it gets down.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Ian Happ up to hit. Runner on the goal. In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming. Here is Marcus Semien. The Cubs off to a hot start this season, playing very well in the early going. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Cubs 2 and the Mariners nothing. One out, bases empty. Well struck, right field. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His 12th of the season, and the Cubs have the lead now. It's 3-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it and hit the ball out of the park.
Here's Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
This to third, Williams. Now a jump throw, and very nicely done for the out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And first offering is fouled off. Bush on at second with 2 down. Swings here and blasts one left field, way back there. And makes the grab. And that is that. So bases all loaded up. Williams, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Left field. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 7-2. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Williams stands in now and watches strike one.
Got no problem with that take. First pitch from a reliever you haven't seen for a while. You want to make sure that you can pick up the release point.
And foul ball.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Way inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. So they're all loaded up. And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez settles under it. That is the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Samad Taylor up next for the Mariners. On the ground right side. And that is the ball game. Williams really stood out in this win.
Well, Boot, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's...
Douglas Williams is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Douglas Williams, the next Cub to hit. Swings and misses and one down below the zone. Williams with a homer in his last game. Ball one there.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Two outs. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. His 13th home run of the season. It's 4-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Down 4 late in the game. Things aren't looking too good at that point, but they've refused to back down. Great at bats to load the bases and get that time run to the plate, and boom, grand slam, and we're starting over. This should be a great finish.
First and second, 2 down. High fly ball out into left center field. Winker drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Williams went deep in his most recent game. Right through there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5.
inside and it hit him.
Take your base.
And now the bases are loaded.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
So they're all loaded up.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Right-handed reliever. That's to third. On to Simeon. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And now it's going to be Douglas Williams. And remember, it was a grand slam from him back in the first inning.
Oh, he made an early statement with that swing. It changed everything about the game right out of the jump.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
The relay throw in there. He scores, and they lead by 4. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ian Happ up to hit. Man at second. And that one in the air center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. And now it is JT Realmuto. Swing and a ground ball. To third. Tag. Got him. Two outs. Runner at first. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. The M's down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it.
Got it.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one. Williams really excelled in this one. Douglas Williams brings an electric energy to every game, making him a fan favorite and just about set. And starting in this one, Douglas Williams. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
There's a strike. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Swings through that.
2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 out in the top of the first.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That's outside, and it's 2-2.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Suzuki calls it in, 2 away. Max Muncy at the dish. That's down and in. Rosario leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that is downstairs. 3 balls and a strike. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Hit me at 3. Hit me at 3.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Digging in, Cal Raleigh. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it, and that's the 3rd out. So they strand a... And we're back. New inning getting started. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Line drive.
That's mine. That's mine.
Hernandez snags it, and there's 1 down. And now Yohan Moncada. Downstairs to Moncada. Moncada, in his 10th season, hitting 7th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Second inning here. No score. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. Swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Out towards right center field. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jesse Winker getting ready to hit. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning. Here's Dylan Moore.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
In the dirt.
0-2.
Oh, 2 now.
2-2-2.
Up the middle. Off balance throw in time. And that is that. Base is empty, 1 away. Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Douglas Williams. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Waste no time there. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Sets him down on strikes. That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Runner, yes,
There goes the runner. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. William back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1. And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Top of the third, no score. Hit on the ground to short. Hampson zips it across, and that quickly 2 away. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Suzuki brings it in for the 3rd out. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton as we go to the top of the 4th. Muncy digs in. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's
Perfect.
going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
That's a foul ball.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Flips to second, that's one. On the push. It's a double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second right there. You gotta love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Now a chance for Bobichette. Hampson on to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 3 up, 3 down that time. And midway in the 4th, it's the Cubs 2 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swing and a miss as he was late that
No ball.
time.
1 strike.
Ooh, Baya. You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And strike 2.
One ball. 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Ah, that hit him.
Back at him.
And the leadoff
Take it
man
back.
is aboard to start the inning. Here's JT Realmuto.
The one thing you can look at with Realmuto, and we've talked about this in high school, you know, this guy was a quarterback, very athletic. He was an infielder.
Puts it away for the out.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Man at first with 1 gone. Davis Schneider digs in now. Off the mark there. 2-0. William over at first with 1 away. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw, save. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 on, 1 out. And up next for Chicago, Enrique Hernandez.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's...
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Grounds 1 to short. Bichette Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And ball one.
1-0.
That clips a corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Winker in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And there's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And there's 2 down. Now, Dylan Moore. Moore, a former Gold Glove winner, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. That one not close. 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3 down. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Suzuki on third. Bush at first. 2 out of the inning. Check swing and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a pop off in foul ground. He's got it, and that will end the inning. They get a run on 3 hits. Here at Wrigley Field, and now the right fielder, Victor Robles. William back to work. Fastball for a strike. That one at the knees for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And there's a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
So digging in, Ahmed Rosario. His righty-lefty splits there. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here.
The throw to second, over to first, safe.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rodriguez in the box now, no balls and a strike. Man at first, one away. Next offering is downstairs.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Schneider snags it on the run.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Muncy in the box again. Takes the strike.
One strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
On the ground to the left. They take the force out, and that'll do it. So back here at Wrigley Field, top of inning number 7. And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. Ball one there.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That's too low. The count now 2-2. That's down and in.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Porter Hodge.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Headed for the plate. One run is in. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. The tag, safe. It's 6-0.
He was all over that one. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On a bounce right side, Rosario slings to first. Inning ends, and that stops. So a man at first. And up next for Seattle, Yoan Moncada. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Jesse Winker. 1 strike away. This one popped up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. William with a good day at the office, both hitting and pitching.
And Boog, if he plays like this.
Douglas Williams is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Douglas Williams. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ripped on a line to center. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and it's 1-0.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though. RBI.
On the ground, could be 2. Over to Torres. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there.
Runner takes off. There's the ball. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Grabs it on the run. And that'll do it. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now at the plate, David Hamilton. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Torres. Throw to first, but he beat it.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Runner from third comes across. It's 7-3. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up. OBP.
Squirts away a little bit. Throw to second. Out at second. So 1 out, nobody on. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Swing and a ground ball. In time to Bush, and Albies is retired. 1 gone, runner at first. And next for the Cubs, Douglas Williams. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rafaela makes the play, and there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Hader is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. Williams managed to keep the hitting streak alive.
Not great, not terrible.
Douglas Williams, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he... Back here at Fenway, here's the third baseman, Douglas Williams. Bayo back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Abreu under it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Story now. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and the inning is 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line. Ward brings it in for the third out. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. And that drops in for a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Line drive.
Get over his head.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Into center. Anthony flashes the leather on the running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
The Red Sox down to their final strike. Ripped to right.
I got it. Ball.
He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs even this series up at a game apiece. Williams extended the hitting streak in this one.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Douglas Williams is on a tear so far this season. So up now for Chicago, Douglas Williams. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom.
Yes, happy Mom's Day.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Torres stands at second with 2 gone. That one
ball,
not close.
1 strike.
And that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. First and second, 2 down. And that is out of play. Two outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Hard liner. He's got it, and that's the third out. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. That's the third. Williams. Over to Torres. On to Bush. It's a double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Cubs 1. Top six. Now the third baseman, Douglas Williams. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
And here is Douglas Williams.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. He's under it. Out. Number 2. So 2 down. Now batting Tristan Casas. On the ground to third. In time to Bush. And that is the inning. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going. First offering, and it just misses.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Makes the catch for the out.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Hader back to work.
Fastball for a strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Anthony going back. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. The winning run on second base. Base hit center field. Devers headed home. Across is the winning run, and the Red Sox walk it off in 14. A 3-2 final.